PHAEYDE Clinic. How can I help you?
Good afternoon. I will be getting a hair transplantation tomorrow morning at PHAEYDE Clinic, and I would like to know whether I should cut my hair at home beforehand.
You do not need to cut your hair. We ask that you arrive at the clinic with a hair length that is natural to you but is not shorter than 1-2 centimeters. Before they begin the procedure, the doctor will cut your hair to the right length in the necessary areas.
Okay, thank you for the information.
You're welcome. See you tomorrow morning. Goodbye.
Welcome to PHAEYDE Clinic. Good morning. Today is the day of your hair transplantation. How are you feeling?
Thank you, I'm doing well, but I am a little nervous.
Don't worry, it's only natural to be nervous and excited about changes, but you have nothing to worry about. Do you have any more questions for me?
Yes, I do have a few. Where does the hair you're going to implant come from?
Most of the time men who are experiencing hair loss will still have hair on the sides and back of the head. This is because the strands of hair found here are resistant to the hormone DHT, which is responsible for balding. This is the donor area. It extends about 6 centimeters high on the side of the head, 8 to 12 centimeters on the back of the head, and is about 30 centimeters wide, which means that depending on the size of a person's head, we have about 180 to 220 square centimeters of donor area to work with to obtain the grafts. After a multi-phase anesthesia process, we remove hairs from this area, using a very thin single hair extraction needle. With the SHE method you have chosen, the needles we use are only 0.6 to 0.8 millimeters, which means they do not leave any marks or scars on the scalp. The smaller needle also allows us to implant the grafts closer together for a fuller looking result. Extracting the grafts is just as important a process as the implantation, so we must always take care to only extract grafts that are worth implanting, and before implantation, we always organize and categorize them. It is important not to take too much out of the donor area, as the patient may at some time want to wear their hair short on the back of their head.
How long will it take my scalp to heal after the implantation?
The donor area heals quicker than the implanted area, especially when using the SHE method, as the extremely small needle allows for very quick recovery. Usually, it takes about 3 to 7 days for the scalp to fully heal, but it may continue to itch for a few weeks. Nothing will be visible to the naked eye on the healed scalp. No one will be able to tell that you have had a hair implantation.
Will the hair in the donor area grow back?
A hair transplantation does not mean you will have more hair on your head than before, but you will have more hair in the areas where there was less or none at all. The donor area, from where we obtained the grafts, will be somewhat sparser, but thanks to the SHE method and the thin needle, your donor areas will be less sparse than with other methods. And you will have no scarring or white spots as you would with the FUE method.
How many grafts can be implanted during one day's procedure?
The number of grafts that can be implanted in one day is limited. At our clinic, the main emphasis is not on time and speed, but on extracting the grafts carefully to make sure they are intact and on making sure the experience is as pleasant as possible for you, the patient. This means we can transplant about 1,500 to 2,000 grafts in one day. We do not extract more than this because it is too strenuous for the patient. However, over 2 days, we can extract all the safely obtainable grafts from the back of the head. Unless you have any further questions, let's get started. If you would like to see similar content, subscribe. We hope to see you soon at PHAEYDE Hair Transplantation Clinic.